Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to our talk on spring, on getting that fresh start. And last time we talked about being physically fit. And I just want to continue on that a little bit more in the sense that I want to talk about progressing at the right pace. You see, you need to be in good physical shape in order to continue to move forward at a right pace. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Some people have difficulties that are going to limit them in some respect. I know that from myself. I have leg issues that have limited me in certain areas, and I have to deal with that. However, they don't limit me in the sense that they stop me from achieving what I need to achieve. I've just learned that I can do things differently. Like I said with my garden, I can't get down and dig in the dirt and do the things that I used to in my garden. So instead of giving up gardening because I can't do what I did before, I raised up the beds and made it so that my garden came to me. If I couldn't go to it, I brought it to me. So that I was able to put it into a place where I can still enjoy doing my garden. I can still benefit, because there's great benefit in gardening, not only physically but mentally. There's great benefit in doing that. But I can keep a good pace in doing my garden as far as harvesting and planting and all the things that I need to be able to do by just doing it differently. And let me encourage you to keep up those paces, that when you look at the things that you do, if there is something that physically limits you, that you couldn't do as you used to, or things that you want to do that you just can't do because of some limitation that you may have. Let's be real. We live in a fallen world. We live in a broken body. And if there are things that are limiting, don't give up. Look at it and say, how can I make this work? What do I need to do in order to achieve the things that I want to achieve? History is full of examples of people who had limitations far more than most of us will ever face, who achieved great things simply because they decided that they would achieve them as best that they can. They've found different ways of doing it. You can go back to Helen Keller, who was blind and deaf, and yet was able to overcome those limitations and become a great speaker and writer and advocate for people who had limitations. Look at Stephen Hawking, who was physically, you just can't get more limited in your physical abilities than he had, but yet he had a great mind, and he never allowed his physical being to limit his mind, and was able to make great contributions to science throughout his life. There are many, many examples of people who may have had physical disabilities, but who were able to change the world, their world, because they refused to allow things to limit them. Don't let them limit you. Instead of giving up, instead of looking at your goals and saying, I can't achieve this because I physically can't do such and such, then look at it from a perspective of, how can I achieve it? Never look at I can't. Always look at how can I. If you look at how can I, you'll always find an answer. There is more power in you than you'll ever understand. you can always make a way. So let me encourage you to never let your limitations stop you from achieving greatness. Matter of fact, your limitations just may be the key to help you to achieve that greatness. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and let me encourage you to pursue your purpose and change your world. Hi, John Patrick Hickey again. And I want to thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do want to suggest that you hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and that way you won't miss a single episode of any of the videos that are posted. If you'd like more information about my books or any of the blogs or videos that are available to you, then just go to our website, which is www.growthcenter.net. Or if you'd like to reach me by email, you can also do that by going to leadership@growthcenter.net. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.